Hi, hello everyone. I'm Shatarupa Sen, and this is my channel Shwa, where we talk about language and different concepts related to English language. So, I have been teaching English grammar, language, and communication for the past 6 years, and I thought today now it is a good time to share some of the lessons that I have developed over the period of time with you all. So today, as the thumbnail suggests, today let's try to find out what we call as language. How would you define a language? Language is something that we use to talk, or language is just anything, any sound. What do you think? Well, you can type in the comment. Uh, what I think is language is the medium of communication, it is the medium of expression. Now, if I say only that language is a medium of communication, do you think it's just over because we can communicate in various other ways? It must not always be language. Like, for example, think about the animal kingdom. Birds, animals, they communicate with the uh, other members of their own species. Is that language or is that just communication? I think that's a food for thought that we should take up later. Now, why did I say language is a medium of communication and a medium of expression? That is, through language, we not only communicate with each other about anything in the world, we can also express our thoughts, our emotions, our uh, opinions, and also we can talk about anything and everything in the world, past, present, future, just complete lie. We can do anything with language. So if you ask me, language is one hell of a superpower. And it is also said that you should keep learning more and more languages to keep your brain cells always active, and this also helps in preventing a lot of brain issues in the old age, such as dementia or Alzheimer's, all these things. So keep learning languages language, and also as many languages as you keep learning and you use those languages, a new world gets exposed in front of you. Like, you know a different language, it's like another lifetime. So it's like, if you are multilingual, you are actually living multiple lives in one lifetime. So yes, language is very, very beneficial. Now let's we know that this channel is about learning English language and communication, and currently we are going to discuss grammar in the following chapters. Why do you think English language is so important? Well, if we see, English is one of the most widely spoken language in the world. I guess it's the second most widely spoken language in the world, and it is taught and it's used and formally taught in over 118 countries. So we can fairly say that English is the common language of trade and diplomacy. And hence, whether we like it or not, English is a very important language. We can call English is the as the common code between different countries, different cultures. So let's call English language as a tool to unlock different sorry, English language. We can call English language as a tool to unlock different possibilities worldwide. Yes, I know there are countries in the world who do not use English language in their day-to-day affairs, but even in those countries also you can get by using that language. But I always uh, advocate for learning other languages, and all obviously you should never forget your own language, your mother tongue, which people call mother tongue. I prefer to call it L1, like the language you learn from birth, the language of your people, your native language. And all languages deserve equal amount of respect. So even if you are learning a particular foreign language, that doesn't mean that you disrespect the language of your people, the language of your country. So respect all languages, because languages are the gateway to an experience of a lifetime. Okay, so now let's come back to the importance of English language. So why do we learn English language? Because A, language of trade, B, language of diplomacy, and because of all these things, English is a common international language. Also, if we notice, most of the books of sciences are written in English language. So it's the language of science, it's the language of aviation, it's the language of tourism, because English is an international language. So you go to another country, well, that helps you. It helps you if you know English language. Also, so when you go to a foreign country, a foreign university, you can see that students come from various nationalities and various ethnicities, from a diverse language background. So to accommodate all the students, the general medium of instruction is taken as English. So we can say English is the medium of education as well. And since English is so much, English holds so much of importance in so many fields, we can say that knowing English, being proficient in English, also helps us to gain to gain better employment. So, and because of course, again, communication is the key. If you know the language and if you can communicate better in that particular language, you can communicate your ideas, your opinions in a much better and effective way, and hence your scope of getting employed is much wider. Now, learning English also can help you meet new people, because as I said, English is an international language. And when we talk in a common language that is spoken in at least majority of the globe, it's it's a better chance to meet new people, experience newer culture, and a new getting to know new things, meeting new people. So that is there. And of course, we know that books and scientific researches, the medium is taken as English. Yes, although in modern sciences we see that the scientific names and everything are in Latin, but then later the the in the subsequent times, the scientists started publishing their paper, their researches in English, so that it can get a range, wider range of reach. And also we know that in the media industry also English is a very important language. And of course, how can we leave the internet? We are here today because of the advancement in the internet realm. So English is the language of internet as well. So because half of the content in the internet is written in English, and some of the world's largest technological companies are based in English speaking countries. Yes, I know that some of you might think that it is a monopoly of those countries which are English, so which are primarily English speaking. But then, as I said, whether we like it or not, English is our tool. English is the key to unlock the better opportunities. So here I so these are my ideas, my points why one should learn more and more languages and why one should learn English in a much better way. So what are your opinions? Please write in the comments below, and see you tomorrow again. Take care. Bye.